it. Please talk about doctor. Okay, my brothers and my sisters, inhabiting souls on planet Earth, welcome back to another episode of Unconscious Now What. I'm Derek Dunlap, and we just got an amazing, those of you who are directed to the energy. Some of you are in our soul groups, we're reconnecting, and the intent, once again, ladies and gentlemen, is to raise the level of consciousness one soul at a time. And I have a very, very special guest with me today, a brother that's been working with me on my ascension, and he is very, very, very great with balancing your energy and removing attachments. Let's give a warm welcome to Don Prohauska. Don, welcome to the show, Don.
Well, thank you. Yes. And where would you like to start?
Well, Don, just give them a brief background or detailed background of you and your journey, and we'll just play with the energy today. We'll just freestyle it today.
Okay, well, I've always been kind of sensitive to energy, I guess, and had a few near-death experiences and a lot of fear of death experiences, which kind of clicks your brain, they say. And I run energy, and I draw energy from 26 star systems. So some people, when I run energy in them, they kind of shake a little bit, and I can move people with the energy back and forth, side to side, and then I can tell them to resist, and they'll start shaking and quivering when I do that. So that's interesting. And then I also, besides moving energy, I spent like $250,000 to learn how to do all these healing, lots of different healing stuff, and went to some where they were invitation only ones. They don't advertise or anything. They kind of want to fly under the radar because advanced courses work so good. And then, I've taken dowsing courses, and most people consider me a master dowser, And so, yep. And we can do some amazing things that are way beyond any of my imagination, we can get done. So it's really exciting. And I can take off psychic hooks, energy hooks unknown and unknown to us, and the cords and stuff, and take off attachments. And sometimes if somebody's got a sore shoulder and I'm working on them at a distance, I can look at them and say, oh, you got something on your shoulder, then I can take that attachment off, or that hooks and cords, and then the shoulder gets better, for an example.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've had the pleasure of working with Don on my journey, especially for me launching this platform. Many months ago, we were under a vicious attack from all kind of energies and frequencies, and I got Don on the phone, and he just did some incredible work with me as far as the attachment part. So Don, if you can, to give him a little more clarity, I had a lot of cords, as you explained to me when we did a session for over an hour. I had a lot of cords attached to me at that particular time. Could you go into the cords? So there's a lot of people that'll be watching this video that might have cords attached to them. What's some of the symptoms, and how can we alleviate these cords that are attached to us on our journey?
Well, everybody's got cords attached to them. Because every time you watch a TV or listen to a radio or listen to a song, there's energetic cords get attached to you. Or if you just drive along and see a billboard, or you're driving down the road and somebody looks at you, you get an energy cord attached to you. It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just that it's attached to you. And so it's good to get rid of those, because you get too many after a while and it sucks your energy down. Or it can, you know. And there's non-beneficial energy cords, and in my opinion, like my wife, I kind of like to have my energy cord sticking, you know, to her, you know. So we got that energy connection, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's also psychic cords, where you can get psychic cords off of people who are psychic vampires. You can even get them off books. So if you buy a book, and what we do is we like to, when we get a new book, is douse for it and see if it's got psychic cords, and if it does, then we take them off. And and there's people who are good enough or expertise enough that if they write a book and get it published, and everybody that buys that book, they can suck energy from that person. Yeah. And there's healing mode. What?
Intentionally, right? Intentionally as energy.
Yeah, intentionally. Yes. Yeah. And I've went to people that had a whole bunch of healing books, and we could go right down there and dowse for it. And dowsing, I'll just use a pendulum here, dowsing, and we can get simple yes and no answers, and then we can run in good energy and bad. And this is like a no going sideways, and the yes is going forward. And when you go counterclockwise, it takes out the bad energy, and when you ask it to swing clockwise, it's putting in good energy. Okay. And I went to people's places, and I mentioned that to them, and they about the psychic hooks, and you get the, you know, some of the authors would have psychic hooks on there, so you take them off. But the higher, more heart-centered authors will not have any psychic hooks on the books. And sometimes it's not the author, sometimes it's a publisher. And sometimes we found it's not the author, it's not the publisher, but it's in the ink. So people who are doing ink, some of these people really know how to suck energy out of people. And it's so minute that you don't even notice it. So if you had 20 books there that were all sucking energy from you, you probably wouldn't notice it. But when I remove and ask what I call my etheric spiritual dowsing team, I got a huge team, thousands on my team, and I ask them to go in and take the hooks and cords off of it and send them away, people's energy level goes up. And I've had people call me back the next day and said, man, I woke up this morning, I feel like a brand new person, because they got those off. And I should probably do a class sometime and teach people how to do it. And once you can know how to do it, and it just works fantastic. It's amazing, the difference on people. But okay, now we got the cords that come down, and they run and they, and there's healing modalities too that put hooks and cords on you, and then they suck energy back to the creator of that healing modality. Yeah. So anybody that learned that particular modality, and there's lots of different ones that do it, not all of them obviously, but there's some that they, so if they've got 10,000 people out there doing the healing modality, they're sucking energy from those 10,000 people, and the practitioners do not know it.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just kind of a sad deal, but that's the way it is. But if you take the hooks and cords off those people, man, they're amazed at the difference in how they feel. But anyway, but you not only got cords, like, a lot of shamans and healers and stuff, they just cut the cords. And I was asked one day, I said, is that all there is to it? And I got to know. I said, well, can I see? And I saw this person, it was kind of a black, no features or anything, but I just saw the person, and it looked like they had a whole bunch of hooks in them, and then the cords hanging down. They looked like a long-haired sheepdog with all kinds of cords hanging from them. Yeah. So, and I somehow or another got told, well, loosen up the hooks first, and then send the hooks and cords away. So then that's what I do now, and I send the hooks and cords away, and I try to do it every day. Sometimes I forget, but and if you can get those hooks and cords and clear it off, you don't react to things. People can call you anything they want, or do anything, and it doesn't seem to bother you. It kind of clears out your energy field, so you can just function, well, and you have more internal energy and more vitality to your life. You have more calmness, and people have told me they can't explain everything, but man, my life is more wonderful now. But if you just cut the cords, it doesn't do near as quality as if you take the hooks off first and get all the hooks off. Yeah, the other night, well, it was last night, I was talking to a man on Skype, and he asked me to do that, and it took a long time. He had a lot of hooks on him. It took a long time to get the hooks off. But he had escaped from a communist country, and he went to Canada. So I suppose, escaping and all that, he had a lot of hooks on him, and he had some, healing stuff done onto him. So he may have gotten hooks and cords from that. So I got them off him, and then I put the hooks and cords in a big ball and send them up to the star systems to get processed.
So that energy kind of gets recycled. Is that what you're saying when you say process, kind of, sort of?
Well, I don't know for sure what they do. I mean, recycled would probably be a good word. They take the hooks and cords, and then from that ball, there's times I've been able to see down where long cords goes to some place, and then after a while it'll pop off from whoever it's from or whatever it's from,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll pop off and then go along with the ball on up there to the star systems, and they're so bright, light, and full of love and stuff. I don't know what they do with them, but they don't come back,
Okay.
And then you've got a voids where your hooks and cords were, and first I fill them up with the bright light from the 26 star systems I work with, fill it full, and then I cover that with gold, and then I cover that with silver, and then I cover that with indigo. And then I put mirrors up so that they can't, anybody sending non-beneficial hooks and cords at you, they'll get reflected and go off. And then plus I change all the vibrations, frequencies, and tones. I transmute all that so they don't recognize you again. Because if you just cut the cords and don't do the other stuff, they can come back and hook onto you again because they know you. They know your vibrations, frequencies, and tones to come back and get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also whoever runs the government, they've also got hooks and stuff that they send out on people too, And they've got psychic protectors, so yeah. So we can get them from so many places. It's uncomprehendable, It's just like right now, you and I've got an energy cord between us.
Yes, I can feel it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's beneficial. It's coming from the heart space, and maybe the third eye. But we got these cords between us. Now, let's say we got off the phone, and all of a sudden I got some emotional trauma, and I was all shook up and nervous. You could feel that. And say I couldn't get to sleep till 5 o'clock in the morning, you'd be running around till 5 o'clock in the morning. Why can't I sleep? Why can't I sleep? And then I'd go to sleep, and then you could go to sleep. I've had that happen to me several times.
Mm.
So when you get done talking to somebody on the phone, it's a good idea to take the hooks and cords off and send them away, you know. And it's not that our cord between us is anything non-beneficial. It's just non-needed, and it could be non-beneficial because we're kind of hooked up to the
We're
energy
connected.
flow.
Exactly. We're connected. It's just like
Yeah.
disconnecting the phone call, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with
Yeah.
you.
You got disconnected, and if you don't disconnect it, it can cause problems. Yeah.
So how would one, Don, those new listeners that are on here, because this is right, this is a confirmation of what I've been dealing with and why I stay off of the internet as much as possible now. I've been telling people, a lot of people say, hey, Derek, what happened to you? It's just, I realized that I was picking up so many different frequencies, and I call them viruses and just attachments, right? Just from the internet. So if I'm brand new, and two questions, two-part question. What are some of the signs of these attachments, and how would someone that's brand new start to get rid of these attachments themselves? The very basic way to get rid of them. And what's the signs?
Okay. Um, well, the signs are different for everyone. It depends upon how sensitive you are, and some people can't feel anything. Okay. So we could spend all night on the signs, and I don't know. But the thing you got to do, instead of worrying about getting rid of the attachments, just use a process so the attachments don't get on you in the first place. And one, you can put up shields around you. But the one way that really works good is put conduits around you. So if anything non-beneficial comes to you, you can have a whole bunch of pipes or tubes next to you. And anything that's non-beneficial come, they go into that tube and they go right down to the ground so they don't get to you.
Mm.
Yeah. So what you can do when there's anybody, you're out, if you go, if you're out driving your car, you do that, So anything non-beneficial floating through the air will just go right down there. And then there's another way too, and there's lots of different ways. So I'm going to tell you a few anyway. Like I was talking to a lady one day, and she said that when she get up in the morning, she'd be happy. She'd get ready to go to work. She'd be happy. She'd go out and get in her car and be happy, and she'd just be happy as could be. And she'd get to work, and she'd get out of her car, and she'd be mad. And she said she was talking to another person about that, and they said, "Oh, that's easy to fix. When you drive your car, put a pink bubble around it." And she started doing that, and so she got to work. She was still happy. Put that pink bubble of protection all around you. So every time you get on the internet, you can put a pink bubble of protection around you. And then you can put those conduit tubes so that, when it hits that, or you can have it slick on the outside. You can use your mind to do it. And so anything non-beneficial comes, boom, it just slides right down to the earth to get processed.
Mm.
Can you follow that pretty good then? Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm thinking in the mind of a brand new person listening in. So would you visualize these
Yep.
shields around you?
Yep.
So visualization technique. So it'd just be centering, breathing, and visualizing these shields that you're talking about surrounding us, which would then block out any of these hooks and lines that you're talking about. Is that kind of
Yep.
okay?
Yep. Yep. And just have any non-beneficial energy to slide down, because before I learned that technique, I couldn't go to a big store in the city because of all the weird energy. But once you learn how to protect yourself, and just driving down the road, I could feel the energies of the other people and the drivers and all that. And that really gets tiring after a while.
Sure
But if you put up your shields and then have conduits to take anything non-beneficial down, And it isn't that there's bad people or anything. I mean, you can have energy, a weird energy just floating through the air. I had a friend here who was sensitive to energy, and he was outside my house, and he felt some weird energy come, go through him, and just keep on going. And it didn't stop in him. It just kept on going. But it might have stuck some on him. I don't know. But we got to, we don't have to, but I mean, it's a good idea to put like that pink protection around you, all pink around there, full of love. And you keep love around you, that helps. And then those conduits, you just send it away. So that's the best way, because most people can't feel them or sense them or understand they got them,
Yeah.
But that people can get connected. I mean, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is sometimes you're driving down the interstate and all of a sudden you look over to the left and somebody's trying to get your attention and looking at you,
Yeah.
Or if somebody's staring at you, you can feel it, So you get those connections like that. And, yeah. But anyway,
Okay.
yeah, put that protection around there and put those conduits around it. All the negative energy or non-beneficial energy just goes out. Boom. And then you just feel lighter. And of course, it's a good idea to center yourself first before you go out or do anything. And if you know how to move energy, you can bring the energy up out of the earth, take it up way up above your head, up into the stars, and then bring it back down and have it come in your heart space.
Yes.
And then bring the energy from the stars down into the ground and back up to your heart space. Some people do that like 3 times, and then you take the little light that's back here in your head, and you bring that down into the heart space. And when you bring that down, then you got 3 connections there. The rule of 3.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff. The rule of 3. I'm done.
Yeah.
I remember we were talking on the phone, and it's a very popular.
Very what?
There's a very popular energy healing going on all over the world right now, and I think it's called Reiki or Roku.
Oh, Reiki, yeah.
Reiki, and I just never, just me personally, I just never felt good about it. I've never allowed it to be done on me. And I remember when me and you were talking on the phone, you broke down exactly where that energy healing or movement of energy derived from. And just from your perspective, we're not saying it's good or bad, but could you explain this Reiki energy and how it connects to energy vampiring?
Okay, yeah. Okay. A gentleman I took Kundalini classes from, who he can see everything. He sees all the entities when he wants to, and hooks and cords and all that stuff. And he sees more, and he's got words for more than most of us can comprehend, okay? And in one of his classes, what he told us, he says, we don't want to step on any toes or make anybody feel bad, because, if you take a energy healing modality and then all of a sudden you find out there's something that isn't good about it, you kind of feel taken, or you feel bad. And some people get real defensive and they get mad at you for exposing it. So I usually don't talk about it. But anyway, what he says is he puts on psychic and energy hooks, and they suck a little energy from you. Every person that gets worked on, and the practitioners, because the practitioners do not have a clue. And a lot of practitioners really get upset and really mad if you happen to mention it to them. So I don't go around mentioning it to them. But anyway, then I told a friend of mine. He says, really? Yeah. I said, that's what the guy told me. He said, well, I'm going to have a look when I do my meditation. So next day he calls me back and he says, oh my goodness, Don, it's worse than what you told me. I said, what do you mean? Well, he says, what I saw in the meditation is it was just little tiny threads coming off everybody that had been worked on, and practitioners and stuff, and that energy cords went out, and then pretty soon they got bigger, and it got to be a rope when they all connected, and then pretty soon it got to be a big rope, and after a while it was like a big pipe of energy just going off somewhere, wherever it's going. And that's really hard for a lot of us to comprehend when we first hear it. But I've worked on, I don't know, hundreds of people taking off the hooks and cords from Reiki. And that's one thing that in my dowsing and my healing work that's been 100%. 100% of the people say it brings them relief and they feel better and they got more energy and more clarity and more everything. So they really appreciate it. So, and why they do that. And I mentioned that one time on a Facebook group, and a shaman said, "Yep, you're right, Don." But he said there's also a lot of other energy healing modalities that do the same thing. So, I mean, they're not the only one.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate. There's a lot of different energies out there, and I just, I have to learn everything the hard way, because I was real gun-ho when I first started I'm Conscious Now What, and I got my ass kicked around a lot there in the beginning with different energies, and staying on the internet and allowing everybody in my sphere, and I got punched around and beat up real bad. And I think that's when you were attracted to me. You say, "Hey, young man, let me detach some of these cords and things from you." And when you first said it, I tried to spirit, and you came from your heart chakra, and one gift that I have, and I just cherish it so much, I am sensitive to energy. So I could feel your energy and the love that you were trying to share. And those of you who are out there, ladies and gentlemen, he worked on me. You worked on me for a couple hours, didn't you, Don?
I don't remember. I'm not much. Usually when I get done working with somebody, I forget, because when you work with several people a week, Yeah. And another thing, while you were talking there, a lot of people say energy is energy and all energy is the same. No, it's not. There's a lot, I mean, there's some people who, you can you go to an expo or a store or something, you can always walk down. I can always feel somebody that's got energy that's really not good. And I try to stay as far away from them as I can. And different modalities run different feeling energy. And some people think they're all the same, And there's a lot of wonderful energy modalities, and they do a lot of good. And like Reiki, I mean, they do a lot of good healing on people.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of good. But they also got these hooks and cords on them, And
Yeah, sure.
it goes back to somewhere. So, and And in fact, I had one gal from Canada, I mentioned that to her. She said, "Well, I took Reiki, and I did it. We took a bunch of hooks and cords. Then she held up a rock, and it wasn't a rock like this. This is I'm going to grab one out of here. But she had a rock, about the size of this, or a little bigger. She held, how's that feel? And right through the Skype, I just said, "Man, get that away from the screen. It feels terrible." And she said it was infused with Reiki. And now I've had people who are Reiki masters for 2 or 3 generations, or at least 2 generations. And they said, well, there's 110 different types of Reiki. So, and I don't know much about it. When I was first getting into healing and taking my first healing class on learning how to run energy, they said, there's some modalities you want to stay away from, And so I just kind of really was picky and choosy about anything I read and learned and stuff like that, because you gotta be careful, and there, I got a release.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we here collectively, once again, I just welcome the group of souls that find us back on I'm Conscious Now What. We survived the 90-day ban from going live. And there's someone, I can feel it, and that's why I brought Don on. I was meditating right an hour before the show, and there's so many people that are awakening and full of these attachments. And there's someone out there, and I already discussed this with Don. He's very, very good at what he does, and he has a very nice, calm, soothing energy. And he is great at removing not only these cords, but the hooks also. And I'm going to give, you know who you are. If you feel that you have blockages or need energy alignment, okay, because we could talk about it all day, but what I like to at least give you guys, the small group of souls that we have, is I like to actually, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So I'm going to allow Don to feel the energy of callers, live calls. That's what this platform is for. So if you feel like you have some blockages or hooks that you want to be removed today, you can give us a call at 734-230-2744. It's a part of dowsing. If those of you who know what dowsing is, so he uses dowsing, dual center, breathing, and we'll let Don work his very, very powerful removing of energy, removing of hooks and energy. Don, I'm going to go over to the chat real fast to see if someone has any questions for you in the chat. A lot of times they get kind of bashful over here and they'll put it in the chat. Let's see. Kim G says, hi, Don. Hi, Kim. What's up? I get buckets. Zen Danu says, talk about the overlords already. Another show, my brother, another show. Hello, Kim. Happy full moon to Penny. The moon is beautiful, isn't it, out there? Happy full moon to you also. If you have any questions that you want to ask Don while we have him live here today, you can put them in the chat. If you want to come on live with us, and this is a very, 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 believe me, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very special opportunity to come on here and get hooks and your energy realigned. I mean, this brother is very, very powerful. I wouldn't have him here if he wasn't. I don't let a lot of people into my energy field now, especially as I'm awakening and I've taken on this task and I have a lot of things going on. So this brother has really, really helped me as far as clearing. I can just get on the phone with Don, we can breathe, and he's just snatching things away from me. And I just feel so light, so vibrant, so refreshed. And I don't have to worry about any negative energy being stolen from me. So if you feel led now, if you feel led, the phone lines are open, 734-230-2744. Don't miss this time. You know, sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone and let things work. This is a very, very special time. I call this brother spontaneously right before this program. It's time. There's people out there that you're loaded down. It's hard for you to center. You have no energy. You have all of these thoughts in your head. I'll tell you some of the symptoms. You're sad, and sometimes you're happy. You feel lethargic. No matter what you eat, you're always tired. You're non-productive. Now is the time to get some of these things removed. We got somebody coming in.
Call from Elise. Pick up.
Elise, you're live with Derek and Don on I'm Conscious Now What? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I didn't think I'd get it. What's up?
Okay. Hey, Don, can you hear Elise pretty good?
I can barely hear her, yeah.
Okay. Elise, what's going
cool.
on with
Hi.
you?
Hello.
What's going on with you, Elise?
I don't know. To be honest, today was kind of a weird day. So I just thought that, why not just call him and see what happens. But I don't know. I guess there's not too much, and I mean, I'm not sure. There's just a lot of things going on, I guess. Just kind of things that things that bother me. Are just thinking where my life should be in the future, and just worrying about how things should be structured in multiple facets of life. So I don't know. So I guess just a few things that have just been making me kind of like off and weird, and I know what that's like when I'm higher vibrating and more confident, and I know that I haven't been there, so I'm just going to call him and see what happens.
Okay. Don, can you pick up anything from this young lady, sir?
I couldn't hardly hear what she said. Don, did she say she was higher vibrating or somebody else?
She said once upon a time she remembers vibrating so much higher than she is right now. So I think maybe it's something weighing her down. Maybe she have blockages, attachments. She's just calling in to see if there's, anything that could be done.
Okay, let me ask her. Is it anything from this lifetime? No. Okay, is it a past life problem? No. Is it a generational curse? Oh, yeah, I got a big yes. So I need to work on her generational curse. Okay. And you can get curses back to many generations.
It says you need to work on your generational curses. Generational curses is what you're dealing with.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, continue, Don.
Okay, I got her permission. I have a hard time hearing her. Okay.
What's her
name?
What's the correct spelling of your name, young lady?
The spelling of my name, my first name is Elysse.
Elysse, and that's Alessa?
Elise.
Elise. Okay. Oh, yeah. There she goes. My pendulum is really going. Okay. Does Elise got generational curses? Yeah. Okay. Is there any reason we should not douse about that? No. Okay. Now, if we work on her, will we get the generational curses off? Okay. Okay, etheric spiritual dowsing team. Would you take the curses, all the curses off? Generational curses. They've served her long enough. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so just take those curses up and send them up. Send them up to the star systems to be reprocessed, taken care of, and done what's right and proper. Oh, yeah. Oh, and she's got a spear in her. Would you take that spear out and take it up there? Okay, thank you. Yeah. All the generational curses on this, on all levels, all dimensions, and all levels of dimensions. Take the generational curses off. Hey, oh. Yeah. Get all those curses off. Oh. Thank you. You want to fill it up with joy and love, light. Oh, just fill her full of white light from the 26 star systems that worked with, and just fill her full of light. Start from her feet, just fill her full of white light. Chase any dark energies out. Just fill her whole body with that. Now fill her etheric field with it, and then fill her aura field, and then go out about 20 feet on each side. All around big ball of white light. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, she, Elisa? Is that how you say it? Did I say it right? Yeah. Yeah, she had a spear. She had a big long spear sticking out of her chest, going straight out.
Wow. You said you
I
had a
usually
big
take that out in
spear.
person, but yeah. And you can have etheric spears on you, and knives and forks and fish hooks and all kinds of stuff. Axes stuck in you etherically. And she had a etheric spear coming right out of her chest, right in the center of her chest. That it took out. I saw it. I had sent it up to the star system. So yeah, and she had a lot of stuff on her.
Wow. Elise, did you take a couple of deep breaths, Elise? A couple of nice deep breaths. Breathe in real deep and blow out real deep and get centered.
Yeah, I mean, I trying to do that in the midst of it. Yeah, that was interesting, but I definitely kind of yeah, I kind of I feel like the kind of sensation in my chest.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
God is the real deal. He's the real deal. Yes, ma'am. Claim it. Claim it. There you go. I know I sure felt it. Claim it. And just take your time and sit in the energy and keep breathing. Keep breathing. Deep breaths and blow out. It was your time, sister. It was your time. It was your time today. It was your time. It was all aligned for you today. It was all aligned for you today.
Thank you both. Thank you both for putting this together.
Thank you. Peace and love, sister. Peace and love.
Ask her if she wants her hooks and cords taken off.
Don, I think we lost her. I think she got what she needed. And
okay, she got enough for me tonight.
I'm here.
Oh, she's here. She's here. I'm sorry. Elise, he wanted to know if you wanted some more hooks and cords taken off.
He said, do I want, what was that? More cords taken off?
Do you want more hooks and cords removed from
I
it?
didn't take any off. I was working on it.
Well, I'm not going to say no.
Okay, Don, she
What'd
gave
you say?
permission. You have permission.
Okay.
You have permission.
Okay. Is there any reason I shouldn't do it? Okay. Elisa, right? Is that the way she says it?
Elise.
Elise. Okay. Okay, etheric spiritual dowsing team, you take all the hooks off Elise. All lifetimes, past, present, and all her generations. Take the hooks off. Every hook, all the generations back. Take on all the non-beneficial hooks. And all levels, all dimensions and all levels of dimensions, take the hooks off. Take them off her etheric field, her aura field, every cell in her body, every drop of water, every organ, skin, her soul, her mind, body, and spirit. Oh, I'll just take everything. I'll take all the hooks loose. Thank you. Now, the spiritual dowsing team take the hooks with the cords and put them in a big ball and send them on up. Oh, send them on up to the 26, to the star, one of the star systems I work with. Oh, yeah, send them right up there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just suck all the full length of the cord, wherever they're attached, attach them from right at the beginning where they were sent out, from whatever they were sent out, just bring them up. Oh my goodness, lots of cards going. Take all the cards up there, give them. Thank you, thank you. Now, fill all the voids with white light from the star systems. Oh, yeah, just fill up all the voids and cover that white light with golden light, and cover that golden light with silver light, and cover that silver light with indigo. Give her protection. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, change or transmute and transfigure, change all the vibrations, frequencies of tones around Elise, and all around her, and then put mirrors up so if they come at her again, it'll just reflect away. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Elise, you feeling it? You breathing?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to stay present. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit difficult to hear him though. I'm just trying to
do the best you can.
Yeah,
sister.
I'm trying to stay present.
Do the best you can, sister. Do the best you can. Do the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
Release sadness.
Definitely feel a lot lighter.
That's good. Thank you. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you for the energy. Thank you. Thank you for your obedience, sister, for being led today. And you got exactly what you needed. And don't be a stranger, okay? We love you. We love you.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm sticking around, dude. Thank you. I love you guys. Okay.
Peace and love, sister. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Thank you. Thank you, Don. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Blessings.
So Don, we go take some more calls. They're coming in, Don. They're coming in.
Oh. You got one? Oh, there you go.
How you be?
Let's play, brother.
Well, I'll say, seeing as how you got that big old man on the other end of the line over there, he needs to see if he can assist me and my lovely young lady. We may have picked up some alien implants before we went to town.
Don, could you hear that?
Yeah, he's got an alien implant.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Brother Bubba.
Okay, etheric experiential dowsing team. Mr. Ross Bubba. Is there any reason not to douse for him? No. Does he have an alien implant? Oh, yeah. Is it serious? I gotta know. Well, it's not serious. You sure you want to take it off or you want to keep it?
Yeah, man. No, man, don't need none of them critters.
Okay, we can take it off. We can take it off. We can see. Okay, etheric spiritual dowsing team. You take off that alien implant that's around there. Yeah. Okay. Will you do it now? Yeah. Okay. We'll start taking it off, please. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Take that alien implant off. See where it is. Ooh. Yeah. Just pull out from all the orifices that alien implant's got the claws in. Pull that all off and just send them away. Boom. Send him back to where he came from. Be back with his own kind. Come on, get off there. Oh, there's some more tentacles. Yeah. Oh, Lee, come and help, would you please? Boom. There it went. Thank you, Lee. Okay. Oh. Fill up the void with a white light from the 26 star systems I work with. Fill them both up from their feet, clear up to their head, and all around them 20 feet. Oh, yeah. Cover that with gold, cover that with silver, and cover that with indigo. Thank you. Could you feel that, Bubba?
Yeah, you got us all dancing around here. Thank you, kind sir.
You're very welcome. Think lead.
That's much, much, much better. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Later, guys.
Okay, brother Bubba. Wow, that energy down is just whoa. It's all.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now, brother?
A little bit. Maybe I'll turn my volume up here, maybe.
Yeah, that energy is strong, brother. That energy is strong. Got to think my hair
you
is
can feel it?
up, brother. Wow, let's keep them coming. Let's keep them coming. We got a line that I'm waiting for you. I knew it was much needed. I knew it was much needed.
Hello?
Yes, it's Derek Dunlap. You're live on I'm Conscious Now What with Derek and Don. What's your name and where you calling from?
Chris, I'm calling from Ohio.
Chris. What's going on, Chris?
I really haven't been feeling myself lately. I've been feeling very, tired. A new teacher came in. I felt so much anxiety throughout the day and sucked up all my energy. That's the first period.
Okay. Don, Chris says she's been feeling really tired. Chris, are you female or male, Chris?
Male.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got a real, and I get that all the time. I go through the drive-throughs and say, hey, can I order a salad? And they say, yes, ma'am. So you got a real high frequency pitch for it. I get it all the time, Chris. So I'm sorry. So brother Chris Don says he's been feeling very, very tired lately. Way down and tired. And his name is Chris. And he's calling in
now.
if he has some attachment.
Ask Chris if he's feeling depressed any.
Are you depressed, Chris?
No.
He's not depressed.
Okay, just tired.
Just tired.
Now, it could be nutritional, And
what's your diet like, Chris? What's your diet like, my friend?
Diet, usually fruits and veggies and fish. A little bit of sweet.
Usually fruits and vegetables, Don, and fish, and a little bit of sweets.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see here. What could it be? Oh, I feel some sadness there, Chris. Oh, is it from this lifetime? Yes. Okay, you got some sadness from this lifetime, Chris. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, well, I got part of it. Your assemblage point is off, so we need to balance. Is it okay if I balance your assemblage point, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the spiritual dowsing team, you put Chris's assemblage point back in the right and proper place. For the right and proper energy flow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Can you keep it in there? Keep it adjusted properly? Yep. Oh, okay. Well, we have to. Okay, yeah. He's going to have a problem with that trying to slip off again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is there a way you can keep that, his assemblage point up and right and proper in the proper alignment for the next, oh boy, no, huh? How often is Chris can Chris do it himself? Yeah, okay. Chris, write this down if you can, or for sure remember it. Every single day, ask that your assemblage point be put in the right and proper place for the correct energy flow for you, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Yep, your assemblage point. If you don't know what it is, you can look up assemblage point on the internet. Oh, but you gotta, I'm getting that you're gonna have to ask every day for a while. You know, it might be a month, 6 months, you gotta do it every day, you know. But and it's good to get that back. There's something, you must have had a sickness or something, and that'll, or depression or hurts or something gets assemblage points off. And you can check the assemblage points and you can see where the assemblage point is and you can tell them what sickness they have. So, yeah, we got that back in, but you got real low energy, huh? Okay, well, assemblage point back in shape. Oh, yeah, that'll help his energy. Is there anything else we need to do tonight for his energy? Oh, yeah. What could we possibly be? It's kind of interesting to get somebody don't know. And okay, what does this energy? Oh, is she grounded? No. Okay, let's ground him. So, do we have permission to ground you, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, etheric spiritual dowsing team assist getting Chris's grounding cord, the golden cord running from his tailbone to the ground. Get that, okay, and then get the one from each testicle, come up through his body and out his back and up to the star system. Oh, wow, yeah, you grounded really easy, yeah. Yeah, that'll work you a lot better now. Okay, you want your hooks and cords taken off, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, etheric spiritual dowsing team, you take all the hooks off. All levels, all dimensions, all levels of dimensions in this lifetime and all past lifetimes and all parallel lifetimes and in all generations. From this generation back as many generations as needed. Go back as far as you need. It could be 10,000 generations. Doesn't matter. Just go back and take all the hooks off, of course. Oh, take those hooks off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just take all the hooks off. Loosen them all off. No, everywhere. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'll take all the hooks and all the cords and wrap them up in a great big huge ball and send them up to the star systems to get processed and have them all the way to where the hooks or the cords were attached to. Just have them pop off wherever they're attached to and follow the big ball up there. Oh, thank you. Okay. Fill all the voids from the hooks and cords with white light. Star systems that work with me. Oh, just fill it up. Oh, thank you. And now fill up and I'll cover all those with the golden light and golden colors, and then cover that with silver and cover that with indigo. And I'll fill Chris up from 20 feet below his body to 20 feet above his body and 20 feet all around. A big circle, ball, sphere full of pure white light and chase all out any dark energies that might be in there and just whew. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, team. We appreciate it. We all of us appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You breathing, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. How you feeling, Don?
Feeling good. Rock and roll.
Okay.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
Yes, this is Derek Dunlap with Don. You're live on I'm Conscious Now What? Could you tell us your name and where you're calling from?
Miami.
You're not coming in real clear. Could you say it again, good sir?
I'm calling from Miami. I got a cheap call.
Okay. What's your name, good sir?
My name is Michael.
Michael from Miami. Don, and Michael, what's your issues
Michael
that you have?
Miami.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, Michael.
Is that what you said? What's my issue? I just wanted a full checkup.
Don, I think Michael wants to just be scanned for any hooks or attachments, good sir. Michael from Miami, Don.
Yeah, whatever he sees, I want done. I mean, I trust him. There's possibly alien implants. I'd like to check on them.
Don, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, Don.
No,
Okay, Don, we have Michael
what do you say?
from Miami who just wants a checkup for possible attachments and hooks.
Oh, well, everybody's got attachments and hooks. Or everybody's got hooks and cords. Does he want them removed?
Do you want to remove Mike?
Yeah, I looked at the birthdays. I just tried to tell him his phone, but I think he's got it.
Yes, Don, you have permission to remove them, Don.
Okay, Michael from Miami.
Okay. Yes, please remove everything that you find. Full checkup.
Okay, any hooks? Take them all off, Michael, from this lifetime, past lifetimes, this generation, and all the generations back, 10,000 generations, all dimensions, all levels of dimensions. Oh. All alternate realities that he's been in. Oh, yeah, take the hooks off from that. Oh, he's been in some alternate realities. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah, take the hooks off from that, too. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, so take all the hooks off his aura field, clear out as far as the aura field goes. Take all the hooks off from any accidents, pains, injuries. Take the hooks off his etheric field, off his skin, off his organs, his mind, bodies, and spirits. Oh, his soul, his third eye. He's gonna take the hook off his third eye. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh. Crack the block in his third eye. There you go. Thank you. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Keep him going. What else? The water. Yeah. Take all the hooks off the water in his body. Oh, yeah. Oh, what else do you need to take off? Okay. Yeah. Just keep working on that. Take all the hooks off. All of them off. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Thank you. Whew. Okay. Take all the hooks with the cords attached, put them in a big ball and send them all up to the star system, and then take the cords and clear back to where they originally start and unhook them and have them follow the ball up into the light. Oh, thank you. Get them all up there now. They all gotta go. Man, you got a lot of them. There you go. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, fill all the voids up with white light. Fill all the voids up with white light. Star systems work with. Oh, just fill them all up. All over. Yep. Now cover that with gold, cover that with silver, and cover that with indigo. Okay. I'll transmute all the vibrations, frequencies, and tones around him, Michael, so that none of these cords or hooks can ever find him again or from wherever they originated from. These are gone, so it'll just be from originally if they send them out again. And then, yep, and then put reflectors out, looking glass, mirrors, whatever you want to call it out there, so if they do come off that way, that they'll get reflected off. And now fill him up with white light from 20 feet below him, 20 feet above him, 20 feet all around him. Just fill the whole area there with white light, chase out any dark energy that might be there, non-beneficial energies. Thank you. Oh, wow. You must have been in an alternate dimension there at a time or two. Usually don't have to take hooks off alternate dimensions. You still there, Michael? Oh, he must have left.
Mike, you still there?
Yeah, I've been around.
Have you been in alternate dimensions, Mike?
Yeah, sure, all the time. Also, I've also stopped all the pain of all the people in the whole world, all the way from the beginning of time. So that's kind of a lot of hooks.
Yes. Well, Mikey, thank you so much for blessing us with your energy. I thank you for jumping on the platform today, brother. We love you.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, peace and love. Peace and love. They're coming in, Don. They're coming in.
Ah. Yeah, that was an interesting one, man. Oh.
It was a little tough. Hey, Marcus, how you doing, Mark?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing real good. You're live on I'm Conscious Now What with Derek and Don. How can we assist you today,
hey,
brother?
Derek. Hi, Don.
Hi.
Check out.
Don, you got another checkup coming through from Brother Marcus.
Another what?
Checkup. Just want to be checked. Checkup.
Oh, okay. Marcus, he wants to be checked up, huh? Well, remember, for one thing, my checkups may not be perfect and cover every little detail, but they'll cover what we can get in a short time.
Oh, it's fine. Any little bit works. Anything that helps.
Yeah, assemblage point in, yeah. So you got any, do you have any spears, knives, fish hooks? No? Okay, Okay, it's Marcus. Have any curses? Oh, yeah. Sometimes it comes to my mind. Yeah, you got curses on you, Marcus. And maybe some other one. Okay. Is it okay if I ask my team to remove the curses from you, Marcus?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, etheric spiritual dowsing team, you remove all the curses from Marcus. Oh. In all levels, all dimensions, and all levels of dimensions, remove each and every curse. Send them up to the light to get reprocessed. And every generation, from this generation back 10,000 generations, take off each and every curse. Take out each and every curse from every lifetime. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, take off each and every curse. Take those curses off. Oh, yeah. Oh, got them all off. Okay, make sure and send them all up to the light to be reprocessed, dealt with whatever way, the proper way. Thank you. Whew, man, I got sweating on that one. Does Marcus have any sadness? I feel sadness. Okay. Well, Marcus, I'm gonna tell you something. If you got sadness or depression and stuff, you get a lot of the mustard yellow color around you. That's good for sadness or depression. And I'm getting that you got some sadness in you. And okay, is the sadness from books? Nope. Okay, where is the sadness and Marcus coming from? Is it this lifetime? Oh. Is it past lifetime? No. Is it in between this lifetime and the past lifetime? Oh, in between lifetimes? Yeah. Okay. Thanks for 2,000 team. Can you take the sadness away? Yep. Okay. Take all that sadness away. Take all that sadness away from in between lifetimes, in between reincarnations, whatever it is. We don't know exactly the right terms, but you know, yep, figure it out. Their spiritual dowsing team. Oh, yeah, you got to keep going, get it all out, every little bit. For Marcus, oh, yeah, just have that all go up to the light to be processed, each and every speck of that sadness. Come out there. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Now fill that in with light and love. Fill all that voids in with light and love and give Marcus tremendous relief from that sadness. Thank you very much. Oh. Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like for us to do for you, Marcus? How's his assemblage point? Is that in? Is
Okay,
Marcus?
We lost Brother Marcus from the Skype call, but he'll be able to watch it on the replay. Or he's probably watching you live now. He's probably watching you live. We lost that connection to Brother Marcus.
Everything will work out. Yeah.
How you doing with your energy, brother? You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm going to run over to the chat real fast to see if we have. Brother Marcus said, thank you. Okay. I'm over at the chat live now, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get some hearts for Brother Don coming through the chat? Can we get some of those hearts for Brother Don for being with us today, for right at the right time? I know a lot of people are battling a lot of different frequencies and you feel drained and lethargic. And can we get those hearts for Brother Don over in the chat? And I want to acknowledge everyone that's in the chat today. I will acknowledge based on the hearts in the chat. Who we got in the chat? We got Elise. Elise says, thank you, Don. We got Bright Minded. We got Jay is here. We got Starshine. Thank you for the heart, Star. We got Zen. Thank you for the heart, Zen. We got Caitlin Fears. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you for joining us today. I was just meditating, ladies and gentlemen, and about an hour before the show, and Brother Don came right into my energy field. Jake, thank you for being here. And so I knew it was very, very necessary. I know in these times that we're going through right now, there's a lot of energy being transmitted to and from. And I can only just say, Bright Minds, thank you. Thank you, Kim. Just be very, very careful of what you're taking in. Be conscious when you're on the internet. Be conscious of when you're out and about, especially this internet, especially this artificial intelligence. I would say probably if you're on the internet a lot, you have attachments and hooks, okay? So, Brother Don, I'm gonna bring you in the rear. I've been talking all day to people, so I know I feel drained. Brother Don. I've been talking all day, so I know I got hooks and attachments. And if you'll be so kind to help me realign my energy and remove, you have my permission to remove hooks and cords, my brother. I hold up the rear.
Okay. How's Derek's sandwich point? That's in good shape. Okay. Okay, Derek, will you release, loosen, and remove all his hooks? All the hooks from this lifetime, past lifetimes, and all levels, all dimensions, and all levels of dimensions. All generations, this generation, and 10,000 generations back. Take off all the non-beneficial hooks. Yes, take them all off. Take those hooks off. Yeah, take them all off. Yeah, clear out as far as aura goes and further. Take all the hooks off. In his etheric field, take the hooks off. In his whole body, take the hooks off. In his mind, body, and spirits. Take the hooks off the water in his body and all the muscles. All the energy fields. Take that hook off his throat. Oh, yeah. There. Thank you. Oof. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Take the hooks off. Yeah. Any other hooks, take them off. Take off each and every hook and every layer. Alternate realities, take them off. Different dimensions, if he's got any hooks from being in different dimensions, take them off. Take them off. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll send all the hooks with all the cords attached, send them up to the star system to get processed and have all the cords the full length back to the origination where they started and have them all follow that ball up all the way up and get processed. Thank you. Yeah. Now fill all the voids with the pure white light from the star system. Just fill up that voids and cover those with gold and cover that with silver and cover that with indigo color. Now fill them all full of white light, clear from 20 feet below his body, clear up to 20 feet above him, 20 feet all around him, just pure white light. And if there's anything dark energy, stuck energy, and any non-beneficial energy, just have that either swallow it up and transmute it or just send it on out. Boom! Oh my goodness, there's a chunk went out. Yeah, just send that dark energy out and just take it up to the star system to be processed. Come on, angels. There you go. Thank you. Take you on up. Okay, and have vibrations, frequencies, and tones be transmuted. So none of these non-beneficial attachments will ever come back to him. Put up looking glass mirrors to if they come after him, just reflect them off.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don, where can for our replay and our live callers, how can one connect you? How can they connect with you to get one-on-one clearings from you, good brother? Where can they find Don?
Most people get me on Facebook.
Okay. So let me give you, ladies and gentlemen, the correct spelling of Don's name. I know two places you can find Don. You can find Don on Facebook, and here's the correct spelling of Brother Don's name. It's DONPR. No.
Oh yeah, DON. Okay, yeah. Okay, you got that right. I'm sorry.
Okay. So it's DONPROHASKA. Just type that into the search browser on Facebook. You can add Brother Don on Facebook, and you can also, up under this live stream, he's very, very active. And I'm conscious now what? The group. Join the group. You can have one-on-one access with this brother. He is a blessing to be in our soul group here right at this time. And his energy is amazing, is pleasant. I feel revived now. And I know this is no circus show. This is much needed where we are now, especially dealing with all of the energy vampires as you go out of your home, as you browse the internet, as you take in a lot of information. Those of you who are energy healers too, you see, you give out just touching people and being around people, right? You're getting hooks and cords and all kind of attachments. So it's always good to get with a brother that he's coming from his heart chakra. I mean, those of you who can feel energy, you can feel this brother right now. His energy is very, very strong. I can't even stop my right leg from shaking right now. So Don, we really appreciate you, Don. Anything else you want to tell us that you feel led to tell the world right now?
Let me think here a second. Well, I'm getting I should run some energy to you. If you want that, I would like that.
Yes, sir.
Would that be it? Okay. Can you stand up?
Oh, that right leg of mine, brother. I don't know what energy you shot through that right leg. Let me see.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, just kind of move your hips around and soften your knees, and everybody can do it. I think this is the first time I've tried this on live stuff like this, but we might be able to try it. Oh, I'll get my energy going here. Okay, I'll just kind of loosen up and get soft and just let your body move if it wants to move, okay? Just move with it.
Okay, brother.
Yeah. Oh, there I got told to stop. So, could you feel anything there, Derek?
Oh yeah, man. I'm just trying to hold the frequency. It's very wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. I feel regenerated.
Move your, huh?
I feel regenerated.
Oh, good. Yeah, what it does is we're all run on DC current.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the star systems and the planets and the moons and the suns and our Earth run on DC current. And so do all the plants and trees and animals and fungi and humans. We all run on DC current. And a DC current gets stuck and doesn't flow. So if you send an extra bunch, it just rejuvenates it and kind of shocks it back into working again.
Okay. And Brother Don, you also do a live show that you were telling me. Do you have any information on your next live stream? So some of these individuals might want to jump on one of your live streams, or will you be posting that information in the group? I'm conscious now. What can he go over to the group and
I can. Yep. I normally have it on Wednesday night, the same time we're having this one.
Okay.
So I just canceled that one, but all week I was told not to tell anybody about it, not advertise it or anything, and just kind of keep quiet. And I couldn't figure out why, but then you called me and
now you
said,
know, brother.
That's why. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, brother. I will before this show. I was just in deep meditation, and your energy field just popped up and said, "Call Brother Don and get Brother Don on the show. We need him. We need him today." So I just thank you. I thank you for your obedience, and I love you, brother. And you do a marvelous work, a marvelous. And who would have known? Just such a humble soul, you know, with all of that energy. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. A little different. We try to give you something different. It's nice to have our channel back up and live. If you feel led to support this movement, right up under this video, there's a Patreon link. Only if you feel led, okay? And what we're doing, the agenda is just to help raise the level of consciousness, one soul at a time. There's no superstars. This is our platform. And we thank everybody that called in today to share their energy, to share this experience. And you can catch us here Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join our Facebook group right up under this live stream. There's a link that says join our group. We got brother Bubba Dumbass over there. We got Don over there. We have powerful, positive people over in this group, and this group is going to really grow in the next 90 days. So same time, same place, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The question everyone is asking me is, Derek, I'm conscious, now what? And that's what this movement is about. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. Peace and love.